and we're happy to see you today. I think that Genesis chapter 3 was why our lesson this week is titled, What Happened? You have to see the deceit and cunning arguments of Satan there, speaking to Eve through a serpent. At that time, still considered a beautiful creature in the garden. She had no reason to fear or draw back from such an animal, except that it was near the tree God had warned them about. We're not told how Eve ended up near the forbidden tree. Maybe it was curiosity, maybe just carelessness, but Satan saw his chance, and both Adam and Eve ended up failing God's love test. I hope you didn't just focus on the curses that God had for both Adam and Eve. Actually, I like to think of them more as consequences. What I found particularly appealing was the fact that God was walking in the garden, calling for them. He knew what they had done, but he couldn't resist trying to repair as much of the damage as he could. As he explained the consequences of their unfortunate deed to each of the parties involved, he even mentioned something that must have given them some hope for the future. He mentioned a seed that would come from the woman and would engage in battle with the serpent, Satan. The seed of the woman, Christ, we are later told, would help them defeat the enemy that had deceived them. Together, they would find a way to mend the wrongs that had been committed. The gospel seed was planted in the hearts of God's children that day in the garden. Next week, we're going to see some more of God's covenant keepers, Noah, Abraham, and Moses. We'll get a better look at what God promised to each of them. So I'll see you again on Tuesday, taking another long weekend here. So I'll be live streaming again from this new Facebook page called a group called the Teacher's Notes of the Sabbath School lesson. So I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a good Sabbath.